I want to talk to you just for a little bit about why we're doing summer camp in the midst of this pandemic. My wife and I grew up in the Minneapolis area, and what is going on right now is not being accurately conveyed by the media. We have close loved ones living right in the middle of the rioting and the chaos. It's surreal. There's so much in our hearts and prayers and minds right now as all of this unfolds. But the one thing that keeps coming to mind is this is the exact reason that we do what we do at Joyelle. Children need the hope of Jesus Christ. In fact, the whole world needs the hope of Jesus Christ. Jesus, he wouldn't kneel on the neck of a black man until he was mortally injured. Jesus would not stand by while that happened either. In fact, Jesus shared a strong message about it. And check out Luke chapter 10, verses 25 to 37. Jesus would not loot and destroy businesses that people had spent their lives sacrificing to build in order to provide for their families. Jesus came to bring life. In fact, he addressed this directly in John chapter 10, verse 10. Jesus, he stood up for the oppressed. He loved the marginalized, and yes, he even reached out to the oppressor. Just take a moment and read, well, it'd take a few moments to read or reread the Gospels to learn more about that. You see, our friends and family members in Minneapolis, St. Paul, literally see their communities on fire. Friends, today the world is on fire. In Hebrews 13:14, we read, "For here we do not have a lasting city, but we are seeking a city which is to come." And all this while we're in the midst of a global pandemic that paralyzes our world. People occasionally ask, though many people are really thrilled that we're moving forward, why are you having summer camp? Well, we could answer that it's because children are desperate for healthy outdoor activities and families are desperate for childcare, and that's true. We could say that it's because children need a healthy, loving environment where they can experience joy and release the stress of confinement and online school. And that's true for many. But the bottom line is that some things are more important than the fears that could paralyze us. Raising children who will live like Jesus, who will walk in hope and make a positive difference in their world, is one of them. And we want to help families do that. We want to make a difference for eternity with results that bring hope to communities right now. And summer camp at Joyelle is a place where this transformation has occurred. Lives have been changed. Forgiveness has been given and received. And this needs to happen again this summer. I mean, we're going to keep campers and staff members as safe as possible in this process. And click on the link to learn a little bit more about some of the special procedures that we have. I'm going to be here. My family's going to be here. Joyelle's year-round and summer staff, along with a multitude of volunteers, believe in what God has called us to do. And I want to thank you for joining us. If you haven't yet, but you're interested in registering, I'd love you to check this out. Thanks so much for taking a few moments to hear why we want to do summer camp.